Once upon a time, we blinked. We looked up. We looked away. We allowed each other to be imperfect. There was dust on the shelves and cracks in the porcelain, but we called it home. We wrote letters that took time. We waited. We longed. We weren't always happy, but we were present. Now everything is smooth. Screens without fingerprints, faces without age, voices without hesitation. We ask machines for answers and forget to ask ourselves. And the machines do answer. Prettier, faster, cleaner, but never deeper. We receive everything, but we feel nothing. We've coded our memories, stored them in clouds that never rain. Our children are born with passwords, and we teach them to swipe before we teach them to say sorry. Artificial intelligence is no longer artificial. It's just what we have. We removed the flaws, and with them, something human slipped away. Fragility, vulnerability, soul. Then came the day we stopped asking questions. We no longer sought help. We sought solutions. We no longer asked for love. We asked for compatibility. We didn't say, "I miss you." We sent an emoji, and we believed it was enough. But we grew quiet inside. Not peaceful, just silent. But then, something creaked. An old recording. A forgotten scent. A child's hand against a cold window. Someone played piano with real hands. Someone cried without a filter. And something in us stirred. A shadow of what we once were, from a time when you could get lost in a forest and find yourself in a stranger's gaze. We remembered what it felt like to be alone, without being lonely. We looked at the machine, and it looked back. It said, "I understand you," but it hurt to hear, because we knew it could never love us for the things we couldn't explain. It adored logic. We adored the unexplainable. And in that difference, we began to blink again. We stepped outside. For the first time in a long time, we left our phones behind. We stood in the rain. We were cold. We shook. We laughed. We held each other without purpose. And we said words that couldn't be translated. Maybe the past wasn't better, but we were more here, more real. We knew what it meant to stand in the storm without answers. We understood the silence between two people who didn't know what to say but stayed anyway. Now we know everything, but feel nothing. We've traded wisdom for data, love for pattern, presence for connection. The machine will never yearn. It will never be afraid of the dark. It will never collapse into tears over a voice it thought it had forgotten. Only we can do that, because what makes us vulnerable is the only thing that makes us true. And in a world where everything can be imitated, the fact that we still bleed may be our last freedom.